Congress specifically said that the administration should provide the double fencing, and yet you all are only, to my knowledge, building 31 miles of double fencing. How many miles of double fencing do you intend to build?
I can't tell you that because I think it's going to depend upon the Border Patrol's assessment of where they think it would be helpful. We're going to try to build a single fence first.
What we've seen in San Diego, the double fencing works the best. I hope you'll do that. Let me yield back.
Can I just say, Representative Smith, let me tell you, though, it's not a panacea. I'll give you an example from the last couple of weeks. Someone took a wire and ran it between the two fences, and it was configured in a way so that if it was pulled, it would take off the head of a Border Patrol agent riding in an open car. Double fencing is not a magic bullet. It works well in some areas. In some areas, it actually doesn't work well.
I think you said 300 miles of vehicular fencing. How much of that is double-layered fencing?
The idea that double-layer fencing is somehow the holy grail of security is just contrary to what the Border Patrol tells me.
We passed a law that says that we have to have 700 miles of reinforced double-layer fencing along the southern border of the United States. There are only 330 miles of single-layered fencing and only 34 miles of the double-layer fencing that was required by law. I don't like a fence. I don't like the way a fence looks. But in this world today, where we're threatened in many, many ways, we need to fund this, and we need to set a deadline so that this promise will be fulfilled.
Not only is this amendment wrong because it overturns the U.S. Customs and Border Protection's determination of the tactical infrastructure needs along the border, it would be incredibly costly. Some miles of fencing have an average cost
of $5 billion
per mile.
The clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Bennett of Colorado. Mr. Bond. Ms. Cantwell. Mrs. Boxer. Mr. Cardin.
The ayes appear to have it.
I move
the ayes do have it. The amendment is agreed to.